Morning guys. I don't know how today's vlog will pan out. We'll just have to see what we're doing. The time-lapse you just seen is actually from yesterday. Just thought I'd give you a bit of a different set of roads. That's the back roads between my house and my parents' house. As you'll have seen, I reversed into my drive a different way, but that's because it was my dad's birthday yesterday, so I went out to see him and drop him a present and a card off, and now I've just been and done the usual Tesco's run, but today I'm going to my daughter's house to go and see the youngest grandchild, and at the same time I've also got a beef dinner to do. So as soon as I get back, the wife's carer should have got her ready to go. We'll just be going basically, so I'll be probably pulling on to my drive forward. It's just easier to get the wife in that way. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those days again, but yeah, it's been about a relatively busy week actually, in so much as, well, sort of like the last half of last week as well, because what happened was we got a load of stuff turned up, so we had a couple of good deliveries, so I've had plenty on really. I've had a couple of delivery days and what have you. What was I'm just trying to think. We had I took a, was it yeah, it was early this week. I took a van out to 2 or 3 drops in Hull and then out to Rotherham, and then later in the week took another van out to well, near Hull, sort of Cottingham area, and then to another sort of outlier. I always forget the name of it actually. It's just a small place to somebody's private house, and dropped another half a van load off there. So and then I was going to be going out Friday again, just with a car load, but that got called off and we didn't need it. So yeah, we had the old Doris hit the UK as well, didn't we? Winds up to 80 mile an hour. As far as I know, there was only the one death down south. That was somebody coming out of a coffee shop, I believe, and got hit by, I think it was the canopy section getting torn down or something. Some canopy section that came down, and I think they basically died straight away. Terrible, really. Obviously the winds will have done a lot of damage elsewhere. I know somebody had filmed, what was it, I saw on Facebook, I think I saw a video of somebody's, actually it might have been Robert Cooper's, so a trampoline going across the road in front of the car. So yeah, you never know, Robert, it could have been yours that's now made its way to Liverpool. So yeah, it's been interesting, I suppose, from that sort of point of view. Obviously you've got to be careful with Facebook videos, because a lot of them are actually just made to go viral, and you don't always know what you're watching, you know. It's very difficult to check the facts on it sometimes. So but yeah, it's so yeah, I've been quite busy really, and we've actually finally sort of caught up at work as well. We've caught up on all our old orders, more or less. I know there's a couple in the other area of the factory that we've still got to finish, but not many. There's not a lot to do in there anyway. So, but yeah, it's been quite productive in the sense of we've got a lot delivered really. So one of them was a big order for a school, so that school, they needed to get it all, because they needed it all there by Thursday, so that by Friday afternoon they could have it all finished, and so that the school was ready for operation this coming week, of course, because the kids go back to school. So yeah, having the old school run off for a week always makes the roads less busy, doesn't it? Especially around the school areas where it's not just cluttered with cars that have narrowed it down to a single track of traffic that's got to wait for everybody to get through before you can go through yourself. But so yeah, it's I'm just trying to think what there's been in tech. I know we've got Mobile World tomorrow, haven't we? Which is taking place in Spain. DJI, they're going to be showing off something new. By the looks of the teaser photograph, it looks like the start of a prop and the motor on another drone. I know they've just released some racing drones, but they're like self-build systems. So basically you spec the parts you want, but then I believe you've got to build it yourself. So I forgot what they call it now. The vehicle's parked too close to the junction on this section, way too close. It's I've not known about an incident yet, but it's ready to happen. So yeah, but the winds haven't really done any particular damage down here that I know of, around here that I know of. When I was out with the van on Thursday, I was reaching into the afternoon and there was the odd gust that was sort of knocking me around a little bit. That's the carer's husband come to pick her up. I'm just gonna meet up. There we go. And oh, there we go. There's a view you don't often see. I'm pulled in forward. Right, so going in. Probably going to get back about tea time when I start cooking, guys. Yeah. Sorry. It I don't know. Looks like something's gone a bit. Yeah, maybe not. It's maybe just me. As you can see, I'm back home. Yeah, it's been an okay day, really. It's, you know, went out, seen the grandchild, and you know, she's well. Yeah, so I can't remember what time it was I got back. About, I'll put it this way, I had tea in front of us at 7. Bit later than I like, really. So it seems very dark in here, even though I've got all the bulbs in. Yeah, that's giving a bit of lens flare. That's probably going to be about best, something like that. But yeah, it's it was a nice beef dinner. That's all that's left of the beef. I managed to get a smaller amount. Oh, and still a couple of Yorkshire puddings left as well. But it's no good. I don't care if you run as fast as you can. They'll be gone before you get here. But yeah, I've just got all the cleaning up to do now, basically. So, I mean, what time is it? It's 7:45, so yeah. So obviously not much longer than this. Plus, of course, the battery was running a bit flat on this. I'm not sure what it's at now. So I'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, like I said, I've just got all the cleaning up to do, and then I've already edited all the footage previous to this. I did it while I was sitting eating, basically, so I've only got this bit to do. But the dogs are out at the minute. You might be able to hear the wind in the audio a bit, I'm not sure. We'll see how that goes. It's just the guts are giving me some grief at the minute, and I don't know why. So I think it's maybe just a bit of acid indigestion, to be honest. But it's been going on for few days, so I might have to go and see a doctor about it and see how I feel up to it. The trouble is, it's getting an appointment with the doctors these days. It's like drawing blood from a stone. Trust me, it's like they expect you to ring them up at sort of like 8:30 in the morning just to see if there's an appointment for you, and if there is, then you might get one. Failing that, you have to go and sit in surgery right at the end of the day and just hope that a doctor will see you. So, like I say, if you feel bad enough, you're better off going to A&E these days, because your doctors are just, you know, they're too inundated and it's just not worth the aggro, to be honest. So that's why I usually save up as many ailments as I possibly can before I go, and then they end up having to give me a 20-minute sitting instead of just a 5-minute sitting. So it's the best way, seriously, as it means you just get it all done in one go. But yeah, they don't like it, but what else can you do? You know, I don't want to be around the doctors all the time. It's causing trouble in the waiting room. But yeah, this phone's starting to give me a lot of trouble actually, and I'm just hoping it'll last me out. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to use the iPhone 5, or I'll just have to stick to the Android phone until I get either this sorted or the new one comes out. So come on. They don't like it when they're trapped outside when it's windy and cold and wet. But listen to that. I know if I lift the handle on the door, it'll stop that from howling. But it's yeah, the wind's picking up again at the minute. It's nothing like what it was, but it's picking up again. I've noticed got a lot of the spring flowers are all poking through. There's buds on all the trees and what have you. So now's the time to start doing a lot of like tree clipping and stuff like that. So just probably next weekend, if the weather's okay, I'll pop out and start clipping my buddleia and stuff like that, and see, I don't know, the grass hasn't really started growing yet, so I'm not too worried about that at the minute. But they're doing me head in. The girl's in season at the minute, so they're just all over the place, won't stand still, and all you hear is their claws tapping on the laminate floors all the time. So, what are you doing? Huh? Behave. They've had their treat off the plates, they've all had a bit of beef, so they're happy now. We've had to go and get Fred, he has these little hedgehog whimsy chews, and we normally buy a bulk box online, and they haven't turned up yet. Extremely late. So I've just popped into the garden centre, me and my daughters today, and picked up something else, but they're not really interested in them. Whereas these little hedgehog chews, we're getting the medium-sized ones. They're about something like that. I can just about grab them like that and play with him and make him fight me for them, like. And then once he gets to where he's getting really vicious with his claws, trying to turn your hand over, then that's when I usually let him take it then, because it's starting to hurt. But yeah, so short vlog anyway this week, guys, because I mean, I'm at 6 minutes on this now, 6 minutes plus, and I've still got a lot to do. Got my bins to take out and stuff like that, so I'm going to call it a day here. It's been a long day, I'm tired actually, so do take care of yourselves, guys, and I'll see you all next week. Cheers, guys, see ya.